which is nice. And since this trade is already at a it's a winner and it's at break even at the very least, whatever I decide to risk, on my overall account, I'm in the game because I don't have any open position. But here's a trailing going down here on the profit line of 4. Now you don't just put it right on the profit line. We've covered that. And the profit line in this area was at 76. I believe I went to 80 on this area. And it was out here I got taken out for a plus 61. Now that's a plus 61 on a portion of the full position from this one here because I scaled out, right? And this is the full position. So you know what? Overall, the euro yen yesterday, perfect market, picture perfect, I like to say. And well, it made up for some stupidity for today. So let me just quickly grab the HVMM pound US for yesterday, and just to show you the setups as they occurred. Okay, here's the pound US for yesterday, and quite frankly, what do we have here? Let's take a look. We come into our session, we're already into a trade right here. These re-entry trades, just all garbage, never trigger, doesn't matter. We're looking at an 8 o'clock start time, and we start with an 8 o'clock start time with a setup short. Well, there's no trigger. HVMM does its job. And here's this winner right to target. Entry price is at 5081. Really, is anything to work around here? Let's take a look. Now we're already above this swing level here. So you go for a plus 21. That's what I'm going for here. My settings are 3 and 3.5. And this is the trade management area right here. And as soon as you get this, we're going to reverse around. Now this is kind of a straddle trade. You think about it here, the short entry is at 5065, directional is at 5064. For me, up to a 3-pip adjustment is fine. So this trade was a valid trade, and right to target at 10:05. So for plus 21, plus 21. Now, whether I would have trailed or not, I don't know. I wasn't really concentrating on this pair whatsoever yesterday, but. There you go, right there. The HVMM shows its power, right? I second guess it my own way, but looking for overall trend direction. And I personally don't like to trade inside of chop, and I like to trail. So when you have those that frame of mind, you want to make sure you're getting into trades that have a clear direction A, and there's room for it to run. Okay, so that's that. But if you're just starting out with the HVMM, just keep it simple. All right, there's no need to be jumping into this other kind of stuff. It's available when you're more confident and you're profitable the way you are, and you've already got into the habit of following a trade plan that you've made up, right? That you've tested, right? You didn't just hijack from somebody else. So you've done the work. All right, so let's get into today. That was one of those days, and just a perfect example. That even the coaches here at NetPicks. All of us have traded for quite a while now. We know these strategies inside and out, and I think overall we do a very, very good job of sticking to our trade plans. But I can tell you, I've had conversations with Mark as well. Sometimes, we go off the rails a little bit, and but we're human, right? I'm not a big fan of robot trading. Those EAs, they're robots. But I like to trade like a robot sometimes. But I'm flesh and blood. So let's check out the trades for today. All right, I'll start off with the pound US. Now there was news at 8:15. All right, so you want to have that little blackout time. You don't want to trade right when that news is released, because you know what? It's not our job to pontificate about the news. We're traders. We'll leave that to the fundamentalists. Let them worry about that kind of stuff. I stand aside, wait to the market to do whatever it's going to do, and then go back to the plan. So what we have here is a nice pullback trade, right? Gets nice deep. We go into the buy zone. Here's my entry. It doesn't matter if I waited for this or this, but this is the entry I took right here. Entry prices was at 49.79. It was already around the swing lows, right? So it's a perfect trade. Well, right here at 49.61 is the area that I want to start managing my trade, lock some stuff in. But you're going to see what happened here. Keep in mind, market moves down, doesn't quite get there. It's only a handful of pips above, right? 64, 3 pips above. Pulls back.